All right, so we just got back from a ride. It was a pretty good ride too, honestly. I don't know. When I first bought this bike, it shifted really hard. I think if you guys watch my videos, you would know I talked about it. But it shifted hard, and then I was having little pieces of metal in the oil and stuff, and I made sure I noted it with the dealer and stuff so that it would be on record. And then right before I was going to bring it down there, literally one day I had like a little small like grind, and then it started shifting normal again. And I really haven't had metal on the magnet anymore. So everything's been good. And then last ride out, started to shift hard again. It's back to shifting smooth. But today we're going to pull the clutch pack out. I just drained the oil. We're going to pull the clutch pack out. And so I want to do a 50-hour review on this thing. I mean, I guess I can kind of talk about it while I'm doing the clutch pack. Yeah, we'll do that. The bike's amazing, man. I love it. There's really no other way around it. I love this bike. It's on the stand right now. I can't really get far enough back so you guys can see it. But yeah, man, I really do love this bike. It's an amazing bike. The only thing I would say is the gearing with the sprockets. I mean, it comes stock 1345, and I'd really like to do like a 1347 maybe, or 1348. Some people do 1250, for the real gnarly stuff. And I do, we do a lot of wood riding hill climbs, but I'm not doing crazy stuff. So I'm not sure that I need to go 1250, but I definitely want to change it a little bit. So like I said, I changed the oil. I dropped the skid plate, changed the oil, and then we're going to dive in. We're going to dive into the clutch pack and see if we can find anything. So I guess there's nothing more. Then let's just do it. We're going to dive in. Hopefully that's a pretty good view. So I got to drop my brake. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this oil man over here. All right, so 50-hour review. So man, I love this bike. It's I think I'm just about 60 hours right now after the ride today. Man, there's really, the thing I think of with the Hardenduro is more or less like, if you're planning on keeping this bike for a long time, then I believe that it's worth spending the money on it. You get some awesome stuff, man. You get a really nice rotor guard. It comes with a decent skid plate. I did buy the AXP skid plate just because it's the gnarly one. It's really good. But dude, the stock one's really awesome. You get the really nice front brake guard. I like that. It's plastic. I plan on changing it because I'm gonna get the guard for over here and over there for bulletproof designs. Get the bulletproof designs radiator guards. But yeah, man. It's got the preload adjusters too that come on the TX300 Pro and the Hardenduros, and I definitely think those are also worth it. Mainly because they do help. You can crank down the preload, dude, for some real fast gnarly riding, and then soften it right up, which I have it pretty soft right now, and I really enjoy that, honestly. So yeah, I truly do believe that it's worth the money as long as you're going to keep the bike. Some of the cons, I would say, again, is the gearing. They definitely put Loctite on that. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you what. Drop that down. So yeah, dude, some of the cons would be the gearing, sprocket gearing anyway. It's great, it's good, it works great for, kind of an everything kind of gearing. Works really awesome. But then when you get into some hill climbs, gnarly stuff, you're kind of stuck between first and second. First gear is a little too much, second gear ain't enough, depending on the size of the hill climb you're doing. But, that's not a huge deal. That's just with every XC-W from 24 and up so far. So back at the Hardenduro, you get an awesome seat, man. I love the gripper seat. These seats are pretty expensive, too. I bought one for my 2022 XC300 XC, and I bought the orange one. And, dude, they're expensive, $200-something. They got a good deal on it through Motorsport, but still. You get the fan. Those fans are expensive. Everyone knows the small fans are expensive, the good ones. So that's a plus. You get the factory edition wheels. I love them wheels. I will say, though, there is an issue, which I found that it wasn't just me, that these loosen up a lot. When I bought the 22 300 XC, the basic KTM wheels, I never had a problem with them, dude. I never had to tighten them up. I never had to do anything. So these, DID Dirt Stars, they're nice, but just make sure when you buy a brand new one, it might be I think it's just the DIDs, but I would check it even if you buy just a regular XC-W or XC. But make sure that you're checking your spokes, because they loosen up a lot on me. Again, the suspension's amazing, but that's just with all of them. I definitely enjoy the Hardenduro, man. I'm glad I got it personally, because I'm going to keep my bike for a long time. I'm going to dive in here and just see what the issue is, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's Very, very weird. You know, I changed my gear oil at 1 hour, just like the dealer told me to, just like the manual says. Had a little bit of metal in it. Changed it at 5 hours, had a little bit of metal in it. Then I changed it at 1 hour and then 10 hours, I think. Yeah, 1 hour and then 10 hours, both had metal in it. Brought my bike back out to the dealer right at 20 hours so that they could fix a couple of mistakes that the guy made to put it together. And it pissed me off extra considering that when I bought my 22 from them, brand new, it also was missing some stuff. Besides the point. Brought it back to them, had them change it at 20 hours so that they could see. Again, had metal in it. They documented that as well. And then I changed it again at 30, 40, and 50. And 30 had metal, 40 did not. And it started shifting better by 40. So, yeah, I don't know. We're just going to dive in though and see if we can find any issues with the clutch. So, but back to some reviews. Dude, the new 24 and up XC-Ws in general are amazing bikes. Can't really speak for the new XCs, even though I know those bikes are awesome, also awesome. But I know that they're powerhouses. But I did the TSP medium compression head on this. Then, well, first I did the ERM, the tune. Tell you what, man, that tune does a world of a difference. It made this bike amazing. Compact medium compression head in, enjoyed that. Stuttering over here. Then I went back to the stock head, just kind of wanted to go back and forth and, you know, and just see the difference. And I do like it with the stock head. I can't lie. I mean, it's a bike everybody can ride. You know, stock. But the problem with stock is they're so rich down low. So the ERM, the TSP tune is just amazing when it comes to that. Medium compression head is amazing. Stock again is something everybody can ride. Anyone can ride it. You put the medium compression head in, and it definitely really wakes the bike up. It's, you know, you want to know what you're doing when it comes to that. You know, you don't got to be professional or anything, but you also don't want to be sleeping on it. So it can definitely be, you know, different. Let me grab some paper towels. I really enjoyed this bike stock. I really enjoy it with just the tune on it, you know, with the stock head. It's amazing that way. Medium compression head does wake it up. Awesome bike, especially if you want something a little snappier, a little crazier. And then I love the map switch. That's a real plus about these new bikes with the electronic power valve. Dude, the map switch makes the difference. Like in map 1, the white map, I dial it right down. I pull percentages out of the power valve. I pull timing out, pull fuel out, make it super soft. And it just lugs. It loves it. It just wants to lug down, goes anywhere. And then the green map, I open up the power valve a little more from the TSP tune, and it's just an animal, dude. Wakes it right up. Instant. Reach in here and reach in here. We're going to pull this sucker out. Forgot about all those. Yep. Okay. That's all right. Man, I don't know. I think that looks all right, but then again, look at that. What is all that in there? I don't know if you can really see this on the camera, but it looks like it's gotten hot. That's weird. I don't remember my other bike looking like that either, honestly. Put that right there. Yeah, there's some material in here on the hub. Maybe I'll clean my hands and I'll bring you guys in closer. But she feels nice and tight. Dude, I think it's wild on these new bikes. I was looking at the parts diagram. They don't have the old style lock washer on them. They have these two style, just regular flat washers, which is actually pretty cool. Is my clutch loose? Is it not torqued right? It's got... Oh, wait. I think that's the plate from the dampers. Oh, yeah, it is, too. Oh. Huh. I wonder if I had bad dampers from the start. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. It's got play in it. Everything else seems to look all right. Basket looks good. Let's bring you guys in for a better shot here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at. It's got play, like in and out, kind of. Let me see if you can really see this. Ready? Hold on, let me see. Ready? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. And then I found them little black pieces, so I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. If that was material. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. Makes me really want to try and torque this a little more, but I don't. I mean, that feels tight. Well, obviously, I'm just trying with my hands. I'm just making sure it ain't loose. It's a wee bit odd. Let's check this clutch out a little closer. Everything seems to look all right. It's only got 60 hours on it. Should look pretty good. I don't know. What do you think about that? I don't know if you guys can really see it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's normal. Not sure. I think it is. It kind of looks like it got hot, and I don't know. But we'll also get back to just, talking about the bike. So, yeah, I mean, guys, I would say it's definitely worth the money for the Hardenduro or the Husqvarna Pro. Personally, that's just how I feel. I would recommend, 24, 25. They got some killer deals right now on the. They got some killer deals right now on the 24s that you really can't pass up. I'm actually going to Harbor Freight tomorrow, and I'm buying some better lighting for this garage. I'm sick to have to use a flashlight every single time. Getting a little bit old, and they got a good deal on some lights right now, so that's what I want to do. Even like that plate, she got some marks as if it's like uneven. I don't know, it's just kind of odd. Not uneven, but if it's warped. Like right here, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but yeah, look at like the hot marks almost. It's not rainbowy, so that's why I'm assuming that it's perfectly fine, but she's been feeling good lately though. It was just weird because my 2022 300 XC TPI, which is now a TBI with the BRC Racing throttle body. It's freaking nasty, dude. Made that bike an animal. But anyway, yeah, that thing shifts so smooth. I can be going down the trail, I barely got to give any effort to shift. When I first brought this home, I noticed it right away. It was just kind of hard to shift. I didn't understand why. But she definitely seems better now. Maybe it just need to be broken. I don't really ride my bikes that hard, so maybe that has something to do with it. Not sure, honestly. Alrighty then. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll just order some dampers and try changing the dampers in this thing. Probably what I'll do, honestly. Probably what I will do. Other than the dampers, the clutch looked fine. There was a little bit of that black material in there, which I wonder if it was from the wore-out dampers. I'm not really too sure. But I have to go as far to say maybe everything's just fine, honestly. Maybe everything's fine and the dampers, I just can't remember. I've changed the dampers twice in the XC there, and I just can't remember if that hub's supposed to have a little bit of play. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments. If any of you guys know, I do all my own work and I've built a lot of motors, but I can't think about them freaking dampers if they're supposed to have any play like that. I know if they're wore out, they're going to have some play. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's almost like the clutch, center hub feels loose. I doubt it is. I probably should have tried torquing it, but we'll see. We'll just see how she acts. This is going to be just kind of a semi-review, semi-clutch work video. I don't know. Just a little work here. This winter, guys, if you guys stick with me here and comment. If you guys subscribe to the channel, make sure you comment and like also, though. Let me know what you guys like and what you don't like and whatever. I kind of want to just be a do-it-all channel, whatever I feel like doing. I don't want to be a dirt bike channel because I built cars for a long time too. So I might get back into that with my son when he gets a little older. But basically what I'm trying to say is, let me know what you guys like. This winter, so 5 months ago, my brother got into a motorcycle accident on his Harley. And unfortunately we lost him. But I plan on getting his Harley out because I do have it. It's not too bad. Plan on getting that out this winter, putting it on this table. Mainly the reason why I bought this table. And I want to get it all fixed up. Because the carburetor and intake manifold got ripped off. It should run once I replace them and the throttle. And then kind of straighten out the rear fender and stuff. And I don't know, just for a little project. And, I just feel like he would want me to. So I want to put that on the channel. We got to do a full engine rebuild on the 22 300 XC. Crank bearings have some play in them. Full rebuild on that. Got to do a complete top end, brand new cylinder and everything on the KTM 65, my son's bike. We got to do that this winter. We got some projects, so I'll put them on the channel. But again, I want to also just be able to go outside and film whatever me and the kids are doing. Me and the family, literally whatever we're doing, whether it's doing fun things or whatever. I want to make like little competitions. Why am I using an 8? Because I'm not paying attention, or a 10. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and stick with me. Get these all torqued. 6 Newton meters. I don't torque everything, but when it comes to an engine, I like to make sure everything's good and set properly. especially the clutches. You don't want to over tighten those. You want them to be perfect. And those bolts are tiny and they'll break easy too. So we're gonna have a lot of fun this winter, unfortunately, because there ain't gonna be too much to do. Probably should have kept my YXZ-1000 I had. That thing was pretty fun in the snow. We could have made some content with that, but made a killer deal on that. I flipped that. Yeah, all these bolts I just do by feel. They don't gotta be cranked down too much. Just snugged up pretty good. I'm gonna throw the skid plate back on. Yeah, man, that's the AXT skid plate. It's a beast of a skid plate, dude. I definitely love it. Definitely enjoy it. Yep, and there it is. Project check clutch done. Okay, very nice. But yeah, so anyway, back to the bike. Love these bikes, guys. Definitely thumbs up for me. Love them 100%. Think you guys should definitely go with them. That's the 22-300 XC. Great bike. Rips. But yeah, there we go. There's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. If there's anything you guys want to know. And yeah, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do the thing. And we'll keep this channel going. Thanks, guys.